How do you mitigate the risk? Okay, there's many different strategies. I can't go into all of them, but those are the key. But thanks for giving me a pitch here for Achieve Alliance. That's the key of what we built Achieve around is implementing risk management strategies that attack those claims that hit your specific stop loss. Biggest ones, the most, I would say, the highest frequency are drugs, right? So you know the source that we have to deal with those drugs, okay? Some of the bigger items that we talk about here are, we talk about Tom Emmerich's program, Edison Health, and some of the issues he deals with are 5 major conditions that drive the major claims. Transplant, probably not one you're going to run into a lot. Spinal and orthopedic surgery is huge. Orthopedic surgery is huge. Cancer, cardiology, and stents. So what we're working on, that we're going to probably roll out with the new Achieve Health Plan 1.1 is having Edison Health, instead of it having to be a 1,000 life program, down to 25, okay? With requirements that say, if your member needs a spine surgery or a transplant, they have to go to the Mayo Clinic, okay? And what happens is, more cases than not, 70% at his time, right now it's 60% Walmart says, is that they don't need a spinal surgery. So what's the return on investment on that? We're trying to avoid a spec claim and claims being used by the member or by the employer here, okay? So the goal is to mitigate that. Same thing with transplant. 40% of the people he sent to that center did not need a transplant, okay? So what's the ROI on that? So that's one example of being able to mitigate the claims that hit stop loss. Now, if we can do that collectively on a pool of members, right? On a captive, right? We're all participating in that risk, so that our ability to lower the frequency and severity of claims in that captive lowers the cost and the increases collectively on the captive. And that's the whole standpoint behind Achieve, right? If you're putting people into a pool and you're doing nothing to reduce the claims, you might as well call it a fully insured pool. There is not much of a difference. Maybe, you can get some surplus back, but really you're running it like a fully insured pool.